everyone, my name is Ediya Francis Kwame and welcome to Ediya Pill. As we dive into the 7 holistic aspects of living, what if I told you the key to success, whether in your career, in your relationship, in your spirituality, in your personal growth, isn't just about skills or knowledge, but about your ability to understand and manage your emotions? Would you be surprised if I said that emotional intelligence is what separates the average from the extraordinary? Today, we are going to dive deep into emotional intelligence and self-awareness, and I'll show you how mastering these can transform your life and make you more successful both personally and professionally. What therefore is emotional intelligence and self-awareness? Emotional intelligence is your ability to recognize, understand, and manage your own emotion, and also to recognize and influence the emotion of others. This channel is going to focus on the 5 key components, which are self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. But today, we are focusing on the foundation, which is self-awareness, because before you can manage your emotion, you must first understand them. Let's dive into how to improve your emotional intelligence and self-awareness. The first step to building emotional intelligence is to understand your own emotion. The key here is to notice how you feel and name them, whether they are basic emotions, which include happiness, sadness, anger, surprise, disgust, or complex emotion, whether it is love, it is guilt, it is shame, it is pride, or whether it's positive emotion, whether you feel joy, you feel excited, you feel hope, you feel contentment, you feel admiration, which promotes your well-being. Or 4, whether it is a negative emotion, whether it's anxiety, frustration, loneliness, disappointment, grief. Or 5, whether it is self-conscious emotion, guilt, shame, embarrassment, and pride, which are linked to self-awareness and social behavior. Some of these emotions can blend to create nuanced feelings like nostalgia, where we have happiness and sadness, or resentment, where you can have anger or disappointment. The key action here is first to tune into your emotional state throughout the day. You have to label your emotion. Are you frustrated? Are you anxious? Are you excited or angry? You would also have to understand your emotional triggers, what situations or people set you off. The more you understand what is going on inside you, the more control you have over how you react to life's challenges. The second step here is self-awareness comes from mindfulness and self-reflection. By practicing being present in the moment and regularly reflecting on your emotion, you can start to notice patterns and behaviors. The key action here is to practice mindfulness. You take few minutes, hours each day to center yourself and check in your emotions. Second is to journal regularly. You reflect on your emotional reactions to different situations and how you can improve on your responses. The third is to create space for reflection. Ask yourself, why did I do that? Why did that get into my way? How did I react to that? Mindfulness helps you become more aware of your emotions in real time, so you can choose how to respond instead of reacting impulsively. Once you understand your emotion, the next step is self-regulation. That is learning how to manage and control your emotion in a healthy way. The key action is to pause before reacting. Take a deep breath or count 1 to 10 before responding in intense situations, as these help. Practice emotional control. Redirect your emotion by using positive coping mechanisms like walking, meditation, or journaling. Find healthy outlets for negative emotions like exercise, like talking with someone you trust, like walking in nature, like just going out of space. You are not a slave to your emotion. You can control them. And that control is the key to not letting stress, anger, or frustration derail you from your success and fulfillment. The fourth step is to develop empathy. Self-awareness also involves recognizing how your emotion impacts on others. That is where empathy comes in, understanding and connecting with the emotion of those around you and those connected to you. Here, you would have to listen attentively and actively. You would have to listen actively. Pay attention to the emotions behind the words when someone is speaking to you. You have to put yourself in those people's shoes. Ask yourself, how would I feel if I were in their situation? You would also have to practice compassion. Respond in a way that acknowledges and respects their feelings. Empathy builds stronger relationships, helps you communicate better, and builds trust. All essential qualities for personal and professional success and fulfillment comes by building empathy. Now that you have better understanding of your emotion and how to regulate them, it is now time to use your emotional intelligence to navigate your relationship. Here, you have to be aware of social dynamics. Understand how your emotion and actions affect the group. Communicate with empathy and clarity. Express your feelings while also respecting that of others. Manage conflict effectively. You remain calm and solution focused whenever there is disagreement. Emotional intelligence is a superpower in any relationship and social interactions. It allows you to build rapport, manage conflict, and become a better leader, both in marriage, in your career, both in spirituality, and both in your success journey. Mastering your emotion requires self-awareness, control, and healthy coping strategies. Here is how you can do it. With self-awareness, you recognize and label your emotions to understand their triggers and their patterns. With emotional regulation, you pause before reacting. You practice deep breathing or reframe negative thoughts. With mindfulness and self-reflection, you stay present. You observe emotions without judgment and you reflect on responses. With healthy expression, you communicate your emotions constructively through talking, writing, creating outlets, taking a walk in nature, or exercising. Developing emotional resilience helps you learn from your experiences, manage stress, and maintain a balanced perspective. With this practice, you can gain control over your emotions rather than letting them control you. So let's recap the 5 steps to mastering emotional intelligence and building self-awareness. The first step was to understand your emotion. You recognize and label your emotion. The second was to practice mindfulness and self-reflection. You tune into your feelings and reflect on them. The third was to develop self-regulation, where you control your emotional responses and choose how to react to them. The next was to develop self-regulation. The next was to develop empathy, where you understand and connect your emotion with others. And you use emotional intelligence in your social interaction. You apply emotional intelligence to build stronger relationships and resolve conflict in any aspect of your life. Now, it's time to put this into practice? Which step will you work on today? Comment below and let me know how you will start building your emotional intelligence. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel for all your emotional intelligence growth tips and how to become best versions of yourself. Remember, this is just the beginning of this journey. So hit the subscribe button for further videos on emotional intelligence. Ediya pill, your dosage to holistic living. Thank you very much.